Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is James and welcome to another episode. Today is something totally different, guys. We are going to be doing a more of a do-it-yourself type video, which is a little bit different than what we normally do. But first off, we have to talk about something because I'm being told that by law you need to turn your headlights on when it's raining in Sweden. The problem I have with that is, how in the world do I know when it's raining in Sweden? How am I supposed to know that? Sorry guys, I'm dumb. Anyways, back to what we're going to talk about today. So we've been shooting off this bench a little bit. As you can see, it's pretty wobbly. And when I have my gun up here and I have my sandbag, I kind of feel like this thing blows in the wind. And I've had some friends reach out, I've had some family members reach out, and basically the common thing is, hey, I need a shooting table, a shooting bench to shoot off of this. More steady, more sturdy, and we're just rock solid, guys. That's what I need. So yeah, which brings us to our video today. Yeah, it's about to be a hot one. It's gonna be a long one, but stay tuned. Be right back. We got more to talk about. Don't judge me, just love, guys. Anyways, guys, I know I need a shooting platform. I know I need one. I need one bad, and I've known this. I've just been procrastinating. You know, you get to the gym, you go to work out, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do my thing, and all of a sudden you're sitting in the parking lot going, I just don't know if I want to do this right now. I'm hungry. Yeah. So, anyways, I've been procrastinating. It's really more of this having the time to build it. I've got the tools. It's just a matter of time. It's either, hey, Shauna needs me to do something. I've got to do something. My family members need me to do something. Someone passes away. Someone needs me to do this. I got to help somebody move. I got to do this. I got to do that. But regardless, I went ahead and just bit the bullet. Got everything. Got the parts. Got everything we need. As you can see right here. A minute. I got all this is treated, but I got 2 4x4x8s. I got 5 2x4x8s, 5 2x6x8s, and I got 5 pieces of decking board. So, and it's all treated. So, but that's what we got right now. We'll go over, once I cut everything out, we'll go over the dimensions of everything. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I got me some shades set up here. Like I said, I burn easy. Got my saw set up, and yeah, we're gonna be filming out here right now. I kind of moved all of our stuff over here, so if I accidentally get this part of the thing on video, I don't mean to. Shauna will be mad. She don't watch the channel anyway, so it's fine. But I had to kind of move things over, and then get some wax that spilled down here. I got to clean that up at some point in time. It's just, there's always something to do, guys, which is great. It's good to feel needed, it's good to feel wanted, and it's good to have job security. So anyways, let me get this wood cut up, and then I'll be right back with you on dimensions and stuff like that. And then when we start putting it together, you'll kind of see what we're doing and what it's going to look like. But anyways, without further ado, let's do it. All right, guys. First piece cut. This 2x4 is cut down to 49 3/4 inch. On to the next. All right, guys. These 3 pieces here at 12 3/4 inches. All right. Yes. I switched hats. This is my work hat. Don't judge. Gotta protect the ears, gotta protect the skin from the sun. So yeah, there you go. Alright, this solo piece, 15 3/4. These 4 pieces right here, 15 3/8 inch long. Yeah. I told you it's hot out here? Yeah. I quite literally almost died right there, guys, and y'all missed it. Nice. Smooth. Alright, guys. I don't know if I told you, but it's hot out here. Alright, so we have 2 more cuts. 2 at 16 7/8. 2 at 29 inches long. It's hot outside. Yeah. Got some more to cut. We're not done cutting yet, but this is kind of like the basic skeleton of it. But we have 2 42 of the it's hot, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so we took one of the 2x6s and cut two 45-inch long pieces, and I put just a little 45-degree angle there at the end. This right here is the width of a 2x4, and cut a little 45-degree angle there, which when it's all together you'll see, you're like, I see what you did there. But anyways, so let me kind of just put this thing out, lay it out on the floor here, and you guys will see what it's gonna look like. Guys, this is where my old age catches up to me. But basically, every piece we cut out, this is how it goes together. We have the 2x6x8s that we cut down to 45 inches here. We have these two, or these three 12 3/4 inch pieces in the middle that evenly spaces us here. We have this 15 3/4 inch piece down here that caps that off in the back. We have our 49 3/4 inch piece here that goes all the way across the front. We have these four pieces here, were 15 3/8 inch long. This guy and this guy 16 7/8, and then to cap the end off over here and over there, the two 29 inch pieces. This is how it goes together. We did cut the four legs. I cut them to 40 inches. Kind of wanted a little taller, but you can go a little lower, you can go a little higher. It's up to you. And what we're going to do is next, as we're putting this thing together, we're going to use this piece here to get it all in here. We'll use this piece here. I have some clamps to kind of help hold it, give it a nice tight squish here, and then we'll screw it in here, 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 and here, get us a nice tight fit. Here we'll do the same thing here, there, and then we have those two legs that are going to go in there, and that'll set our distance here and between these two guys. And once we get all this stuff screwed together, the legs screwed in, some bolts, we have some half-inch 13, we have some 7-inch bolts that we're going to bolt these guys in, the legs, and kind of help tighten it all up. Yeah, screws, I don't know, they're great, but they're not perfect. But yeah, let's get this thing screwed together, let's get it put together, then we'll flip it over, we'll install the seat, install the panels, and man, this is going to be ready to go. So, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Guys, it is hot. We're out here. Oh, there's no we except for me and you guys. But out here just kind of embracing the suck because it's hot. And I set this canopy up. It's an old canopy. It's been around a long time. And it's really done really well for us. But any little bit of shade we can get is pretty phenomenal. And I'm more than happy to use it. I do not care. Whatever. So anyways, yeah, back to work. First off, calm down. So what I did is we attached here, there, here, 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 and here. All this other stuff here is loose, not screwed in yet. Okay? None of these are screwed in. The only ones that are screwed on the outside pieces that go around to here, from here to here. No, only one leg's going here, but I'm using both of these to set our width here. So I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll screw in here and here. That way this is set. Then I can take these off, I can put them back in, everything's screwed. I'll do the same thing here, I'll do the same thing here, and I'll put both legs here to set this up nice and pretty as well. And then once we have these, then what we'll do is, once these are set, that's a little wedged in there, but what we'll do is we'll center here, we'll have this one centered here, have this one centered here, so that we can screw from each side. Okay, so don't line each other up because then you won't be able to screw. But we'll come here and we'll put this guy right about here, and yeah, y'all get it. If you don't message me, we'll talk about it. But anyways, it's getting there. But we're gonna keep screwing together. There's no reason for you to watch me screw it all together, guys. It seems like a waste, but we're just gonna talk as we go. Anyways, I love y'all. Let's get back to work. Oh, I told you it's hot today, guys. It's really hot. So, let me ask you a question. Serious question. Do any of y'all have this wife that is like crazy responsible? Like, I don't know. So I have things. I mess with them. I work with things. I do things all the time. And I strategically leave things out on the counter. But I know where it's at. It's on the counter. I put it on the counter. It's on the counter. I left it on the counter. And you come back 2 weeks later because you know you're gonna need it, right? You know you're like, I'm gonna need this thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and, but it's gone. So I spent the last 30 minutes trying to find the charger for the DeWalt drill, Yeah, no, I'm not calling her. I'm not calling her because she's gonna tell me the facts that I should have put it up and it's where it's supposed to be. And I found it. It's where it's supposed to be. It just wasn't where I left it in the open, junking up the counter. And, you know, makes no sense to me. Why I put it up? I'm gonna need it again tomorrow or next week or to a month from now. But yeah, I found it. It's where it's supposed to be. Just what I wasted 30 minutes trying to find it. Anyways, I did find the other battery, which is really low, so I got the other one charging. Hopefully this thing can get me by. But anyways, water break. Stay hydrated, guys. It's really hot. Let's get back to work. Real quick, guys, this is kind of what I'm talking about. We use those legs to space out those two boards right there. Then I clamp that board into place. I'll come and I'll drill, I'll screw, attach it, and it'll be set. And then while I have those things clamped in there where they're supposed to be, I'll put a screw on each side, and then I'll put a drill hole, and we'll put our bolts in there to just lock them down. And then once we get that done, then we'll evenly space these guys right here in the middle. These guys are just, they're wedged in right now, but what I'll do is we'll center that one between that one and make it look good, center this one between these two, and then we'll just center this between the gap, this between the gap, and then we'll screw it from both sides. And then after that we'll flip it over. I like it, the design is great, but I think what we need to do is, in the video that I watched, he did add a few inches to the front. I think we need to make it a little longer, but that's a real simple, easy fix. We're going to make it just 3 inches longer. That gives us a little bit more room. Just looking at seats and where bags will go, I think we need some extra room up front, but we'll fix that nice and easy here in a minute. But anyways, yeah, enough stalling. I gotta get back to work. All right, guys, so real quick, so as you can see, we stood this bad boy up. I don't know if we can see all that. I guess you don't need to see all of it just yet, but as you can see, we have it stood up. Now, let's set this down here. I need to add some support down here along the bottom. So what you do is you take the measurement from here to here, which was 46 3/4, and then we take that, flush it on the sides of the 4x4s and attach it on the bottom. You don't want to take your measurement from down there because they may not be quietly square with that. So we got our measurements from here, and then we're going to attach it. We're not going to attach it right at the bottom. We're going to have about 6 inches off the ground, just because, yeah, that's what we're doing. Just trust me. Okay, guys, so quick little deal here. We need to add some support here. So what I did was took an extra scrap piece, ran it from here down to there. What I'm going to do is, oh my goodness, I hate getting up and down from there. But anyways, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna draw a line here. Let me just do it so y'all know what I'm doing. Okay, what we are gonna do, we're gonna draw a line here because that's where we need to cut that. And then, yeah, there's a line here. Just don't worry about that guy. We changed our mind here. You know what? We just changed our mind. That's what y'all need to know. And here. So we'll cut this one straight down here, and we'll cut it off here so that it sits flush down here. Y'all will understand that here shortly. But that way we custom fit this guy to this side right here. And I hope that makes sense, guys. I'm just kind of winging it. Never done a do-it-yourself type video before. Yeah, this should work. Ish. Yeah, no, ish. I don't claim to be a carpenter, guys. I just know enough to get me in trouble. So we're gonna cut this guy. We're gonna do one on the other side the same way, and hopefully this side works on that side, and then I can just duplicate it. But we'll double check it here and make sure it's gonna work both sides. But anyways, stand by, guys. We're almost done with this bad boy. All right, guys. So we made our lines, and I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty darn close to perfect. So I don't know if you see that. Let me see here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, guys, but that's pretty dang close to perfect. Let's be honest with each other, guys. Love it when a plane comes together. Yes, I watched too many AT movie shows when I was a kid. So yes, I'm loving it. I'm getting excited, guys, because this thing is almost done, and it sounds like it's starting to sprinkle. Good thing we have the canopy up. So just the time. We're gonna duplicate this thing because I've already checked it. It works on the other side, and then we're gonna add our 3 inches of length here. I'll show you how we're gonna do that here shortly, and then man, we start. We'll add our seat, then our paneling. Man, it's coming along, guys. So slowly but surely, it's coming along. Anyways, we're gonna get after it. See you in a minute. All right, guys. Sorry, it's getting really hot, but all right. Ooh, that's nice. So we got our supports here. We got one on the back side as well. It's really coming along. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna add 3 inches to the front because I just do think that it's too short. So, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna take some scrap 2x4s and we're gonna put just a piece of one here, here, and here, because they're about 1.5 inches this way. So if we add a piece of one here, here, and here, and then we add another solid piece across the front, which is gonna be all the 2x4s we have out here, that's gonna give us an extra 3 inches. So we're gonna do that right quick, and then once we get that done, we'll start working on the bench part of this thing, and then yeah, we'll start making it nice and pretty. Super excited, guys. I love this kind of stuff. I am no construction worker at all, but I do have some experience with construction. If any one of y'all had idea or needed some ideas of how to put one together, that's what this is about, guys. So anyways, I'm rambling. I'm just hot, trying to give myself a little breather. So anyways, back at it. Okay, guys, we added our extra 3 inches of length on top. There's a little bit of gap here, so I don't like that. So what I'll do is I'll back these screws out and then re-screw them back in. That usually sucks it in. So now that we got these guys here, I really want to work on getting the bench set. And then after we get that set, then we'll work on cosmetics as far as getting the pieces on top. And then after that, we'll work on sanding this thing down and making it look really, really sharp. So anyways, guys, we are almost there. It's like I said, it's just temperature wise, man, it's just scorching, but it's really not too terribly bad underneath this canopy, which is really nice. It's actually starting to break over there. It's bent. So anyways, doesn't matter. So let's keep working. Okay, real quick, guys, for the seats, I cut two 2x6s 48 inches long. I take this little piece of scrap 2x4 here, make a mark there, and this angle here will be a 45-degree angle. It's just going to clean up the bottom of the seats up really nice, really good. It goes kind of the same kind of fit we have here. It just, instead of the blocky look, you have a little rounded look, or have little rounded looks on there. And so yeah, we're gonna get these cut. We're gonna mount them about 12 inches off the ground, centered on both sides, and then yeah. So okay, guys, I'll be right back. So a little bit of a pivot. I know initially I said, well, take a look. Initially I said I was gonna put this is part of the bench here that we sit on. I know initially I said we were gonna do it 12 inches up, but I kind of tested it out and it is just way too low. So I raised it up. I'm raising it up a total of 4 inches. So I bumped this up 3 inches. So we're at 15 inches here. And then when I put my 1-bys on top, that'll give us the extra 1/4 inch. Real quick tip, I know I measured up here the distance between here and here. That's what these lines are. They're centered on this board from here to here. And then what I did is I set my speed square here where I want the top of this board at, bumped it up here, lined up that line, was able to use my leg to kind of hold that, and then I was able to line this guy up with a line here and then able to screw it in. It's I mean, if you're working by yourself, just that little thing I thought was very helpful. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, if you have your own thing, do your own thing. It's just an idea, guys. But anyways, almost done with the bench, and then we'll start working on cosmetics. Well, life is full of curveballs, guys. So I had a 1/2 inch paddle built 1/2 inch paddle bit going in here, and I had it just through the point of it was just coming through the other end. and yeah, that breaks off of it, and so now my whole piece is stuck in here, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a permanent fixture in there. So I'm not sure who said screws weren't good enough, but screws are gonna have to be good enough. We're just gonna put a bunch of screws in here, and yeah, there will be no bolts back here. At some point in time, maybe I'll come and buy a better bit and put bolts in here, but right now we're gonna settle for screws. So yeah, we just about got this thing done. Once we get our screws put in here now, we're actually going to start putting our decorative pieces on top. Our basically our I forget what you call those little 1-bys there, but start putting our 1-bys across the front, or across the top, and across here. Boom, boom, boom. So it looks good, and then man, we'll start sanding this baby down, and we're almost done, guys. I'm really excited. Y'all guys have no idea. I've known I'm needing this for a while, and I've just finally committed to it. So anyways, we're almost there. Just hang tight with me, guys. We're almost there. All right, guys, so now we're fitting on our deck boards. Basically I overlap it maybe 3/4 of an inch on this side and that side. We'll put 3 longer ones here in the middle, and then as we this is a leftover from this one, it'll come here. I'll cut it off, and I'll make this a nice straight line here. It'll be a nice straight across the front, and then the scrap pieces making up the bench. Hopefully we have enough. I suppose we have enough, but we're about to find out. But man, we are almost done with this bad boy. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna keep plugging along, guys. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with this GoPro. I'm not sure what's going on. I had it on time-lapse video. I'm not sure if that actually worked. If it did, it turned off. I don't know. But regardless, we got all these boards cut. Everything's looking good. Everything looks pretty even. We're going to screw everything down so it's not going nowhere. And then we'll end up putting some boards across, some screws across the center so that it's just locked down. And then we'll work on the bench. But this thing is pretty much all but done. Probably not going to finish it today because we got to run to San Antonio, but tomorrow basically we'll be just maybe finishing up some screws and sanding this bad boy down, and that'll be it. So anyways, let's keep pushing. All right, guys, we almost made it. So still have to attach the seats. We pretty much got this tightened down. Just need to add some screws in the middle so it doesn't blow up or anything like that. I still think this seat's a little low. I don't know yet. I may come back and add a little bit more height to that. I'm not real sure. Not real sure, guys. I'm gonna kind of tighten this down. We're gonna test out that seat and see. And to be honest with you, you can put that seat higher or lower depending on your build, your specifications. So right now I've got to get inside. I've got to get in the shower. We got to head to San Antonio area. We got to make a delivery. Somebody very special to me had very special to me and Shauna both had actually made a donation to a foundation, and we're making that delivery. So yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll be back at it tomorrow, and it'll be good and hot again tomorrow too. So awesome. See you guys later. Oh man. Oh, all right, guys. So I slept on this thing. I didn't sleep on this thing, but I have put some thought into this thing overnight, and I have decided I'm going to raise this up a little bit. I just sat on it again. I think it needs to be higher. So, I mean, I'm just glad I put a lot of screws into it, you know. But taking these off will allow me to get, I think it'll allow me access to get to our bit that's stuck up in there. So, oh well. Guys, it is a learning experience. I've never built one of these before. I got these plans off online, and I made it a little bit taller, but I also raised the seat up, and I just feel like the seat is too low as it is. So I'm going to raise it up probably another 3 or 4 inches, probably 3 inches, and then we'll call it good. And then once we get that done, I'll attach the seats. We'll get them all screwed in, and then I'll put some screws in the center parts so these boards don't start warping or doing anything crazy. And then I mean, we'll be done. D-U-N, done, son. Yeah. Anyways,
we'll get this thing moved up. We're gonna put the seats on. We're gonna put some screws down, and then I'll be back to you and we'll talk about it after that. Alright guys, everything is done. I have screws up here. I'll put the seat on. Well, I raised the seat like I said I was going to, and then I put the deck boards on top. And I need to just kind of sand down these little rough edges that I cut. I found my orbital sander, but I cannot find any disc for it, any sanding disc. So I brought out this guy. This is not the tool I would recommend for the job, but it will get it done. I'm just basically want to sand these down, round these off a little bit so that they're not snagging on shirts, especially on the seat. I have you know, friends, girls, daughters, wife that shoot. I don't want them getting their legs scratched up, so we're gonna sand that off, guys. So basically what I'm telling you is I'm delicate, my family's delicate, my wife's delicate, so I want to sand this stuff off. Wish I had my orbital sander pads, but I can't find any, and I don't want to run to town, to be honest with you. So we're going to use this guy. We're going to smooth out all the rough edges, and then we're going to take it to the range. We're going to at least shoot it off at one time so I know how good it is. Or anyways, I love you guys. Stand by. We just finished this thing, and so yeah, just finished this bad boy. So let's only one thing left to do, that's to fire around down range. If I can get this thing back in there. I hope this video is not too long, but yeah, we'll see. Oh my God, dead on. The thing is, guys, like, it's amazing, and I knew this, guys, right? But it's amazing shooting from a steady platform as opposed to a wobbly table. Faster on target. I mean, it's just it's truly nice, guys. But anyways, great build, great table. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love y'all. I'll see you next week.